Right now there are a number of different animal models of obesity. Most of these models either use a single genetic factor to induce obesity or they're fed a high-fat diet. The problem with feeding a high-fat diet is because that can induce a number of different changes on the physiology of the animal itself. Squirrels, ours are 13-line ground squirrels, develop obesity naturally each active season as they enter hibernation. You don't have to feed them a high-fat diet. So they're more of a natural model of obesity. So by using them as this model of obesity, we're hoping to be able to determine which physiological changes are because of obesity or may contribute to obesity as opposed to what are caused by the high-fat diet.
We're trying to establish the ground squirrels as a model for obesity and for weight gain in humans. And so because they come out of hibernation very lean and in the basically 3 months or so before they start hibernating again, 3 to 4 months, basically go to the point where 50% of their body mass is fat. They develop obesity very quickly. And so we're working with the University of Alaska Anchorage, where my collaborator is. They also work on hibernating Arctic ground squirrels. And we're trying to establish our ground squirrels as sort of this model of obesity.
With humans and 13-line ground squirrels both being mammals, there are a lot of similarities between them. That isn't to say that all of the aspects of the development of obesity in 13-line ground squirrels will apply to humans, but we're hoping to just give a general overview of how obesity progresses, the basic timeline of events, so that we can determine whether or not it's a shift in the microbiota that occurs first or something else that occurs first and basically jumpstarts this whole process.
The other thing we're kind of pushing for is that because these squirrels want to get obese, they have a lot of pathways that push them in that direction and a lot of physiology that pushes them in that direction. And so if an intervention works to sort of curb the obesity on these guys, it should work for anybody.